Weather coverage you can count on.
We're taking a live look over Highway 52 in Rochester tonight. It's the calm before the storm out there. We're joined now by KIMT Storm Team 3 Chief Meteorologist Aaron White. Aaron, what are we tracking?
Tracking a lot of stuff as we go into tomorrow. Nice to see quiet conditions now, but by this time tomorrow, we're going to see a lot of snow falling and some pretty snow-covered roadways across North Iowa and southern Minnesota. Right now, temperatures are cold enough for snow, upper 20s to right around 30 degrees. The wind is light, but that's going to change a bit more as we get into tomorrow night and for Saturday morning as the wind starts to crank up, and that could cause some blowing and drifting snow after a lot of the snow falls. Right now, clear skies, 28 degrees, a few high clouds out there. Going to see more clouds overspreading the area tonight ahead of our first major winter storm of the season. Already got snow falling there in northern Nebraska, southern South Dakota, right there on the border south of Interstate 90. That snow is going to slowly start to spread into the area, and depending on where this area of snow sets up, that's going to dictate where some of the more significant snowfall totals are going to be. Right now, some indications are for this to spread a little bit north of Interstate 90, so some of us may not really see much in the way of snow until we get towards tomorrow afternoon, and especially in the evening when that snow really gets cranked up. Right now, low pressure system there over Colorado. That's our system that's going to build out into the upper Midwest going into tomorrow and Saturday, and it's going to spread a lot of snow, a lot of moisture to work with as it pulls all that Gulf of Mexico moisture up into the upper Midwest. So we're going to be talking about a lot of snow across parts of the area. So because of that, we got the winter storm warnings in effect for most of the area, including Mason City up to Rochester. Further southeast, winter weather advisory for the area in purple, Charles City to Decorah. Still looking at snow, but there will be a little bit warmer air, so that's going to cause more of a wintry mix to set up, and that may lower our overall snowfall totals, but still expecting some higher impacts around there. So here's a look at our system coming in. We got snow the first round along and north of Interstate 90. So depending on where this actually does set up, this is a computer projection. So if it's a little bit further south, if we see snow in Rochester or even Mason City tomorrow morning, that could mean that we are talking about even heavier snowfall totals. But the more robust snowfall, that builds in by tomorrow evening. And notice some of that pink that was shown up there. That's the indication of some sleet, some freezing rain mixing in with the snow. Everyone will see snow by Friday night into Saturday morning before the whole system wraps up. But then the wind comes in and we could be talking about some blowing and drifting snow still during the day on Saturday. So here's a closer look at the system. Clouds overspread the area tonight. Here's that first initial round of snow during the morning along and north of I-90. And then all that snow really starts to become more widespread as we get into the afternoon, especially for the evening commute. So tomorrow morning as you're heading to work might be okay, but more heavy snowfall moving in during the evening and continuing through the overnight hours. So here's a look at our latest snowfall forecast. Made a few minor tweaks to it, but right now still looking at about 6 to 10 inches for Rochester to Austin to Albert Lea. A little bit lighter amounts further to the south and east because of that warmer air trying to mix into the system, but still 4 to 6 inches around Mason City and Osage, 2 to 4 for Charles City. But if there's any subtle shift in this track of the storm as it starts to build more closer to us, that could bring some of the heavier snowfall totals a little bit further south. So make sure to stay with KIMT News 3 for the very latest on air and online. You can also download the KIMT Storm Team 3 weather app. It's free, and you'll get the latest weather updates from us here at KIMT News 3. 7-day forecast showing drier conditions by Sunday. More sunshine helping to melt that snow as we go into Sunday, Monday, and we are back into the 50s, melting a lot of the snow by Wednesday.